All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Drew Show. All right, let's get into the topic. Let's get into some politics. President Donald Trump cancels food stamps. Let's get into this video.
That's Donald Trump, man. He ain't right, man. He cut the food stamps off. That was wrong, man. When he cut them food stamps off, I didn't see nobody posting no plates that week. Motherfucker used to be on there. I got that mashed potato with the rice, with the gravy. They was posting God quotes all that week. This too shall pass.
Pauline, how many children do you have?
3.
You're expecting another one.
Yes.
How old are you?
21.
You have enough children, Pauline.
Yes.
Did anybody ever tell you that?
Yes.
Who else told you that?
Everybody.
So add my voice to the rest of the pack. You have enough children. There are other things to do in your spare time.
Stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Get your big nasty ass up, go get into it. Get in the tub now, right now.
Guys.
All right, people, I'm borrowing this from another YouTuber. I think Date Right. I'll be fast forwarding it a little past his commentary. Just get straight to the videos about this.
As it looks like the Trump. About it. Let's get right into it.
For thousands of Metro Atlantans are finding out they are no longer eligible for food stamps. The change affects Cobb, Gwinnett, and Hall counties. Channel 2 Sophia Choi is live in Cobb County. And Sophia, this involves able-bodied adults who are now required to go to work.
Got him.
All right, I'm gonna pause that. I'm gonna play a little. I'm gonna add some commentary to this part. He's only adding requirements for food stamps and benefits of government assistance. Able-bodied people who are able to work. Listen again. Able-bodied people who are able to work. Yes, it will be harder for you to get food stamps and government benefits. Let's go to the video.
Got him.
So Trump ain't playing, y'all. This was effective only almost immediately. I got this in the mail. If you're an able-bodied adult without dependents, you need to be working because you will not be receiving food stamps anymore. Okay? Yeah. And when you are eligible to receive these food stamps, it would only be every 3 months out of every 3 years. So within a 3-year period, 36 months, it would only be 9 out of those 36 months. Yeah, get a job.
So I got a letter from.
I'm I'm waiting. I see mostly black women, but it's a lot of mostly white people on, because it's majority of white people are in the United States. Majority of them actually are on food stamps. These are facts. You can look it up. These ain't feelings. Anytime I talk about stuff, I done the research on this stuff. Y'all could do it too. You have smartphones. Google it up. For the most part, so far, we are only seeing women. These women don't look handicapped from what I'm seeing. Look like they stay in a nice, decent place. But let's continue.
From the food stamp office, DFACS, saying they would cut me off if I don't volunteer for 20 hours a week for $292 a month. That breaks down to like $3 an hour. That is insane. Job hunting is a full-time.
I get food stamps. I get WIC.
Job hunting is a full-time job. Nah, y'all just so picky you want to work certain type of jobs. Me, when I started out working in a fast food restaurant. Was it a fast food restaurant? Yeah, fast food restaurant. And I climbed my way up the ladder. Working 2 jobs, being a waiter, Had all kind of warehouse jobs while I was going to college. While I was going to college. Y'all, we have too much time. People have too much time on their hand. You can find yourself put it like this. It's weird, as y'all women like to say, that you could post stuff, have time to post stuff on social media and complain, but you can't be looking in the want ads for a job. And it's all kind of jobs paying, even at home jobs. All you need is the internet and a computer. That's all you need. Let's continue.
I get state medical insurance. My kids get free lunch. This thing that's happening, is it true? Like, am I going to have food stamps next month? Are my kids going to be able to eat lunch after Monday? Am I going to get WIC next month? Can I fill my prescriptions next week? Does anyone know what's really going on and like how it's working? Because I know it's
What's really going on is you need to research. You're on a smartphone recording, but you ain't researching. Another thing too, I find these people, they have, like I know she has a lip piercing. Y'all have time and money to spend on tattoos, weird piercings in places, but you don't have, and you wonder why you go broke. You put your money towards stuff that really don't even matter. It can also hurt you from getting certain type of jobs. But let's continue.
supposed to go into effect at like 5 o'clock tonight, but then a judge put the school lunch part off until Monday. But how am I supposed to buy food next month? How am I supposed to buy milk next month? What are my kids going to eat at school and at home? And how am I supposed to pay for my medication?
Get a job. Or this is a possibility. You said kids, so that's more than one. How about give them kids up to adoption centers or something? Let them kids live our family that are well off better than you, and then you just take care of yourself. I don't know why single mothers always want to hold on to the kid like it's a good thing, and it is neither both all are suffering. How about you suffer by yourself?
Any answers would be appreciated.
How many days has it been? 8 days. 8 fucking days, y'all. And I'm tired, honey. I'm tired. I was gonna get on here and just go on a rant, but I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. Now they attacking the food stamps, the government assistance, and all that good stuff. We on day 8, y'all. We on day 8. What's next? It seems like every time I literally roll over, I don't even get the crust out of my eyes yet. I barely be awake, honey. And I literally tapped the first app. The first app. It might be IG. It might be over here. And the first thing I see is...
She need to be tapping a career builder or Indeed for a job. But you up here tapping social media stuff. I tell you, y'all got y'all priorities all screwed up.
Something else about what Trump is fucking up. Something else he changing. Some else he pausing. Some else he doing away with. And you know what I don't see? What I barely see these days? His supporters rallying and windmilling in the comments. Where y'all at? I ain't heard a peep from you motherfuckers.
Where we at? We right here. I'm one. I'm doing actually fairly good. See, a lot of y'all think who's in the White House controls your outcome or your choices in your house. Actually, it don't matter. If you're on top of your game, if you're on top of knowing knowledgeable stuff of your surroundings and what you're capable of doing. A lot of y'all, it don't matter who's in the White House. Your life is screwed up because of your bad choices. You've been making bad choices by getting pregnant before you get married from the wrong guy who don't want to marry you. He just want to clap your cheeks and get you pregnant. Y'all been making bad decisions since the day you were born. This is why we have a lot of generational curses, especially in the black community. You're continuing the same cycle your parents did, and you don't want to break the trend. So it don't matter who's in the White House. It don't matter. You're still screwed. Y'all was screwed when Obama was in the White House. You were doing bad then. You were doing. Think about it. He ain't been in the President Trump ain't been in the White House since in January. So if he's been in the White, what y'all been doing the last other 4 years? You've been doing bad then. Ain't nothing changed. Biden was in the White House. You still were doing bad. Let's continue.
Hello? So now y'all see it's affecting y'all. Y'all on mute. It's crickets. It's Nathan. And I find it mighty fucking funny.
I don't know if y'all heard or not, but Trump is getting rid of their Section 8 and EBT for these people that don't want to get out here and go to work.
Another misinformed person that's saying it incorrectly. He's only adding requirements that able-bodied people who are able to work would not receive food stamps, which is a good thing. Too many of y'all sorry, lazy, don't want to contribute nothing to the community. Let's look at your community where you stay in. High crime, single mother homes, high crime areas. None of this ain't helping y'all. So get out and work. Start having he's gonna make y'all actually responsible. You're gonna start laying on your back having these kids like this. The illegitimate, unplanned kids. You're gonna have to be smarter. You're gonna have to stop trying to marry the dope dealer side of the street or the scammer. You're gonna have to marry that lame dude. And you better do it early. You better not have the baby before. Y'all gonna have to teach your children. Before they have a kid, your daughter, before they have a kid, they better choose the lame dude. Or y'all gonna continue this vicious cycle.
Your time is up, baby. Y'all, I know most people like us really not feeling Trump, but I'm kind of feeling him on what he's saying about this.
Y'all ain't feeling. I'm doing actually well. I just bought me a new computer setup. Investing in some electronics. My kids doing good. They doctor's appointments good. We're doing good. Oh yeah, we don't make emotional choices over here. In our business and stuff too, we're doing fabulous.
Now, how many of y'all have family members, friends, people you know that's been living off Section 8 for 20 years? They rent $3. They don't go to work. Not that they can't go to work. They don't want to go to work. Now, let me say this on the side.
That I know. I don't know nobody in my family on that. That I know of. Yeah. I don't know nobody on food stamps in my family, but I continue. Now, once upon a time, yeah, we might have, but I continue.
Sidebar. They do have some people that need Section 8. Some people that, medically they can't go to work, or, they just can't physically. I get it. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to these ones that your mama been on Section 8 all her life, and she ripping and running and doing this and doing that, and then you seen she was on Section 8, paid $3 rent. So now you, as a young girl, because you done got pregnant and you got a baby, you go run out there and get on Section 8, and you ain't working, and you having child after child after child, and y'all all on Section 8 getting food stamps, $1,000 a month. And no, that's all about to stop. That's who I'm talking to. Okay? Trump said that's enough. So for us people that goes to work, that's working, he said you got to have at least 30 hours, okay? 30 hours a week to qualify for the program, all right? So most of us that work on a regular basis, 30 hours ain't nothing to us. This is what we do. So guess what? We going to be the ones walking around in the grocery store with the big baskets. because we deserve it. All these years, they've been letting people with no job. They walking around with 2-3 baskets full of groceries, and us hardworking people, we got a little handheld basket with 2-3 items in there, because that's all we have left out of our.
I don't know about that handheld unless I'm going to pick up some little stuff, but yeah. But go ahead.
Shit. And they sitting around getting fat food, eating lobsters and shrimp and crabs and all this other good food, and we can't even eat that. And we the ones going to work.
I'll be eating shrimp tomorrow too, but that's not besides the point. All right, go right.
So I'm glad Trump didn't flip the switch, baby. So all y'all that's living it up right now, that's able-bodied to go to work, and you're choosing not to go to work, you better get ready. Because, baby, y'all finna get them notices. And them notices gonna come soon. And like he said, real quick.
That's right. A able body should be able to work. And I do see a bunch of women on social media, especially on Facebook. A lot of them are living on Section 8. They have been on it for years, some even decades. And we're talking about adults who can actually work. Like they have no disability or anything. These are young people that actually can go out there and get a job. But the system is enabling these women to not want to go get a job. Why go get a job when you can just live off the...
I disagree. Enabling. They're choosing this, and they don't understand. There's a time limit on this stuff. It's been a time limit. Y'all need to be working. I need to work 2 or 3 jobs. Y'all have too much time on social media. A lot of y'all. Some of these women are in bad situations. That's why they're looking for a sponsor right now. You're on OnlyFans, and you're looking for a sponsor, a simp daddy, especially these single mothers. They're looking for somebody to sponsor their illegitimate children. And then we're going to talk about building a nation. How you build a nation when most of the men are stepdaddies in your nation? That's the stupidest logic I ever seen. No other race of people does that, build that way. Most of the men are biological fathers in their community. But in the black community, 24% of y'all are stepdaddies. That's a high number. That's silly. Then let's blame the man. No, you control sex, ladies. You're choosing the wrong type of men to give babies to. Instead of that lame square dude, you give your first child in your best years to the dope dealer on the side of the street, the scammer, some rap artist wannabe, or even if he's a rap artist, you give your best years to these type of guys, these Pookies and Ray Rays, and it's a definition for that too. You need to look that up.
The money from the welfare system. And I don't know why everyone is blaming Trump for this, but this is a law that's really been in place this whole time. I just think it was never really enforced.
Y'all know Uncle Trump didn't make that law about the food stamps, right? I don't know who needed to hear that. Y'all talking about some Trump said, if you don't work, he gonna take the stamps. That's not, baby. Biden been in office for 4 years, and that law has been a law for a little minute now. What is he talking about? I'm going to speak for the state of Kansas, state of Missouri, because them are the states that I've been around. In the state of Kansas and in the state of Missouri, if you did not work at least 15 hours a week or have dependents, or like to even get childcare, you had to work at least 15 hours. I'm confused, or you had to be going to school. I'm confused on why y'all said Trump just made that a law. That has not just mysteriously just came up as a law. That's been...
Because they like to blame Trump for everything. See, Trump, the law been there, as she's stating. But President Trump is just, hey, this is the law. We need to follow it.
One, y'all have to stop believing stuff that y'all see on the internet and actually know what you're talking about, because one person can make a video and everybody's going to go wild in it. Just like that video that boy made about the baby daddies being able to carry the child on his taxes. That boy said he made that up and everybody went wild on it. Quit believing that everything you hear on the internet is not true. Trump did not do that. I am not sticking up for Trump. I'm just saying that you have to stop believing everything.
I like that she said she's not sticking up for Trump, but she's at least telling the truth and did her research. Unlike a lot of y'all do your feeling search. Everything's about your feelings.
Everything, and even if he did, where is your faith? You think God ain't gonna have your back? God feed the birds.
To everybody out there who's talking about this is what you voted for when you voted for a Republican because you're mad because they're cutting food stamps. I want to let you all know that I am glad that they are cutting food stamps for people.
See, people who are working or got businesses who actually earning their money and not dependent on the government, we are actually for this. Because we're tired of supporting a lot of y'all sorry behinds. A lot of y'all very sorry and lazy. Your own OnlyFans, naked, nude, selling pictures of your toes, your private parts, just diabolical stuff. Yeah, we're tired of y'all sorry behinds. I'm liking what my President Trump is doing. All right, my vote counted.
People who are able-bodied adults without a dependent. If you are an able-bodied adult without any dependents, why is it that you are receiving food stamps in the first place? Why is it that you cannot get up and go to work like everybody else since you are an able-bodied adult without dependents? I'm glad that they're cutting food stamps. Now, I am not someone who thinks that nobody should ever get government assistance. You have fallen on hard times. I think it's fine if you need to get government assistance for a time. But I think there should be a limit to how much government assistance a person receives, especially if that person is an able-bodied adult. I've seen so many people abuse this system. If you are an able-bodied adult, the government is not the one who is responsible for you. You are the one who is responsible for yourself. It is up to you to take care of yourself. Now, if you need food stamps or you need government assistance for a time, maybe you fell on hard times, maybe you got laid off through no fault of your own, and you need government assistance for a time, that's fine. But it's a problem when you try to live on government assistance and make it a lifestyle.
Listen up, y'all. This food stamp situation where food stamps being taken away, when you gave the government permission to feed you, you gave the government permission to starve you. When you start getting those food stamps, it was an opportunity for you to get off your back and go make something of your life so you didn't have to continue to depend on the government and these food stamps.
I'm going to stop the video right there. Some thoughts to share. To continue on what this lady is saying. You also give the government control over your house, what goes on in your house, and the government is over your kids. A lot of y'all don't understand. Trump is trying to put you over your own house and stop having the government be in your business. That's exactly what he's doing. And everybody needs to be accountable for what goes on in their house. A lot of y'all not accountable. I know mostly black women, single mothers, you're not accountable. You don't want to be accountable for building a nation. All y'all is like animals, squirrels jumping tree branch to tree branch. Stepdaddy to stepdaddy. None of y'all could show a perfect marriage. And you'll probably say, no, there's no such thing as perfect marriage. Yes, it's such thing as an idea of a perfect marriage, and it is implemented. Your first baby daddy is your wife. Is your husband. And you'll continue, and you're married to him until death do you part. All this sponsor, you need a GoFundMe. I see so many people that they don't even got funeral insurance for their kids. Somebody died, they got it. Let me go to GoFundMe. Somebody got fund me. Y'all ain't got no kind of insurance, no kind of benefits. You can't even bury your child. You can't even do regular doctor visits, dinner visits for cleaning. Y'all want to depend on the government for every little thing. But you need to be responsible and manage your decision, your emotional decisions you make that put you in this situation. A lot of y'all made bad decisions and you think, okay, I'm gonna get some man, he's gonna sponsor me and be a simp daddy and he's gonna correct everything. No, men already don't caught on to a lot of stuff. Because men don't receive benefits like y'all women do. So we already know we gotta work. We gotta do for ourselves. So we're avoiding certain type of women. We are avoiding these type of women. Now your Pookies and Ray Rays, this and men who are simps, this is all the women they can get. But men who are knowledgeable, well-rounded and knowledgeable, we have plenty of options. We know we know where to get a good woman at. We already know. But I love what Trump's doing so far. Since the other lady on one of the videos said, "We're the Trump supporters right here." I'm enjoying it. Enjoying everything he's doing so far. Is he everything I support he's doing? Not everything. But for the most part, I feel good about my vote. I feel good about what he's trying to do. This ends another episode of The Drew Show. Great job, President Trump. Signing off.